Hello students, this is S Chemistry faculty in Resonance Kota. I am presenting solution of memory based question paper of chemistry and inorganic part basically that is asked in IIT JEE 2021. Students, it is purely memory based question paper. So language can be changed, options can be changed, but just to help you people, just to welfare of the student, we collect the question and we made solution and we are delivering. So am I. So let's start with the inorganic chemistry. Question number 1. Find total number of isomers of complex PT ammonia 4 Cl2Br2. So students, number of isomers has been asked of this complex. There are 6 isomers in which, out of which 3 are structural isomers. PT ammonia 4 Cl2Br2 would have 2 another ionization isomers, that is PT ammonia 4 Br2 Cl2 and PT ammonia 4 BrCl, and every compound would have 2 geometrical isomers, none optically active. None is optically active as they have planar symmetry. So they have just 2 geometrical isomers, everyone having 2 geometrical isomers, that is cis and trans. As we can see, this compound, which is ionization isomers of this one, is having 2 geometrical isomers, that is cis trans, and compound PT ammonia 4 Cl2Br2 itself would have 2 geometrical isomers. So total number of isomers possible by PT ammonia 4 Cl2Br2 would be 6. Let's come to the next question. Okay students, let's come to the next question. Select correct option regarding S3PO3. S3PO3 is a phosphorus acid. It is, we can see structure of phosphorus acid. Phosphorus is having 1 hydrogen directly attached to the phosphorus and 2 hydrogen that are ionizable. So it is a monobasic? No, it is diabasic actually. Oxygen can give its hydrogen as proton. B, on heating it forms S3PO4 and phosphine. Students, intermediate oxidation state in phosphorus, they have tendency to disproportionate. On heating, S3PO3 phosphorus acid converts into H3PO4, that is oxidized form, and phosphine, that is reduced form. So this is nothing but disproportionation reaction. B option is correct. C, let's come to the C option. It is reducing agent, but H3PO4 is not. Student, hydrogen attached to the non-metal like phosphorus, arsenic, antimony, boron, chlorine, bromine, iodine. Those hydrogen that are attached with the non-metal, generally they are reducing. As we can see, phosphorus acid has 1 hydrogen attached to the phosphorus, so it has reducing nature. It gives hydrogen as a reducing agent. So C option is again correct. Well, let's come to the D option. Hydrogen attached with phosphorus in it is non-ionizable. Those hydrogen are ionizable which are attached to the more electronegative element. So they can create significant positive charge on hydrogen, so they can ionize. As we can see, hydrogen and phosphorus have similar electronegativity, so this hydrogen phosphorus bond is quite less polar. So this is not a ionizable hydrogen. This is not a ionizable bond. Okay, I hope this would help you. Okay students, let's take next question. On ozonolysis or on ozonization, actually language can be changed, word can be changed. In the original question has been asked in the IIT JEE exam 2021. On ozonolysis of ClO2 produces an oxide of chlorine, what is the average oxidation state? Students, when ClO2 reacts with ozone, this reaction will be like this. This oxygen, ozone, I can write this ozone like O2.O. This oxygen will ozonize the ClO2 and will form Cl2O6 along with O2. So it is nothing but we can write Cl2O6 and O2, 2 moles of O2. if we calculate oxidation state, average oxidation state on Cl2O6, it would be +6. This is stable oxide, I mean relatively stable oxide of chlorine, although generally oxides of chlorine are not very stable. This is Cl2O6 and every chlorine is having +6 oxidation state, and this is the reaction. Okay, students, let's come to the next question, which is purely based on memory. Freshly prepared FeSO4 on reaction with K3 FeCN6 forms Turnbull's blue, while on reaction with K4 FeCN6 it forms white precipitate X. Okay. Students, as we know, when FeSO4 reacts with K3 FeCN6, it is nothing but ion exchange reaction. It would be like this and form Fe4 FeCN6. I am not discussing, or I am not writing the reaction, I am not writing this reaction in balanced form. With K2SO4. As we know, it is Prussian blue or Turnbull's blue. Let's come to the next line of the question. While on reaction with K4 FeCN6, it forms white PPT. Okay, when FeSO4 reacts with K4 FeCN6, again it is ion exchange reaction and it is formed K2 FeCN6 with K2SO4, and this is white precipitate, white PPT. So they asked what is X, so we can relate this option with the answer K2 FeCN6. Let's come to the next question. Let's take another question of same paragraph. Paragraph gave us FeSO4 reacts with potassium nitrate in presence of concentrated H2SO4 or 1-2 drops of concentrated H2SO4. Brown ring complex is formed, that is Fe H2O5 NO SO4, in which NO is +1, iron is +1. Students, as we know, H2SO4 will ionize like this. It will give H+ ion with HSO4 minus. H12 will take nitrate ion and produce HNO3. As we know, HNO3 is a strong oxidizing agent. This HNO3 will oxidize Fe2 plus ferrous sulfate. That comes from ferrous sulfate. HNO3 will oxidize Fe2 plus to Fe3 plus in form of Fe3 plus, and Fe2 plus will reduce HNO3 into NO. Students, as we know, now this every D block cation in aqueous solution, they exist as aquated ion. Fe2 plus will exist in aqueous solution like this, and NO ligand will first reduce the iron into Fe+1. Fe+1 will exist in water like this, and now NO plus, which is a strong ligand, yet still it is a strong ligand, it will replace one water molecule and it would give ligand exchange reaction in form Fe H2O5 NO 2 plus complex. This complex has brown color and this complex is formed interface of two liquids. As you can see, this is the brown color complex. So, answer would be A, FeH2O5 NOSO4.